going to be doing a review of my Dell Mini 10V. Just got this off of Craigslist roughly about 2 weeks ago for $230. Some Chinese dude had it on Craigslist or something like that, and I got it for $230. I don't know if that's really a good deal. I'm thinking it is, but I think it's a pretty good deal. I don't know how much they go for on the Dell website. It's got a 10-inch screen, as you can see. I'm going to put that down there. I'm going to open it up. It's got a 10-inch screen. It's got a 1.67 gigahertz Intel Atom processor. It's got your webcam up there. Got 2 gigs of RAM, DDR2 RAM. Came with only a gig. Had to upgrade that. Word of advice for anybody that is planning on doing that: it is very difficult. It only took me about 15 minutes, but if you're not tech savvy, you're probably not going to want to do it. It involves taking the whole top half of it apart, and actually the RAM is on the bottom underneath the motherboard. So we're talking about taking this whole thing off, that off, and just disassembling the whole computer basically. So if you're afraid you're going to break something by doing that, you're probably not going to want to do that. But overall, it is a very good computer. It is running Mac OS X Snow Leopard 10.6.2. One of the first things I did when I got it was install it via SD card down there, because I didn't have a flash drive that was that big, so I used my digital camera 8 gig card, and it worked very well. I found that guide online how to do that, so it was fairly easy. That works for the Dell Mini because apparently the SD card is connected to the USBs, so that works. I'm going to go over the ports here for you. I'm going to disconnect the power there for you so I can flip it around easier. First we have our Kensington lock, power, 2 USB ports, SD card, nothing on the front. Over here, whoops, don't want to drop that, we have our headphone jack, microphone, another USB port, VGA, and Ethernet. I'm going to start it up for you now. Oh yeah, and the sleep light or power light down there, and your nice Dell logo, and your webcam. I'm going to go ahead and start it up, and we're going to be booting into Mac OS X Snow Leopard 10.6.2. Got the BIOS screen, and there we go, booting into Snow Leopard. One disadvantage I definitely found with this was the keyboard. This is not something that you're going to want to be doing a 10-page essay on. It is not a nice keyboard. Very cheap. So something you're going to want to try to stay away from. If you're going to be buying this for typing big essays or something like that. Basically the use of it is basically maybe like an iTunes machine, or using it in your kitchen for email. Nothing great. Even though the graphics on here are very good. I think there's an Intel graphics media accelerator or something like that in here. I don't know exactly. But things are working very well running Snow Leopard. I would definitely recommend running Snow Leopard on here. No lag at all. And here we are going to be booting up into the Snow Leopard desktop, and there you go. I have Microsoft Office, Aperture, iLife, 09 installed. One funky thing I found is you go into coconut battery here, and because obviously this is not a Mac, so it's not working with the software correctly. you get all these crazy values. Like for example, my Mac is 24,474 months old, and my maximum battery charge right now is 24,960 milliamps. If that was on a real Mac, that battery would be lasting for days. So, um, overall, very good performance. The screen is really bright, as you can see. It gets about that bright. Probably need to calibrate the display. One thing I noticed is that little thing doesn't pop up when you brighten the display. Probably has something to do with the drivers. Sound works. Everything worked out of the box, actually, out of the installation. So, as soon as I, installed it via my SD card down there, everything was working. Graphics, sound, video, and actually everything works. The SD does, and the webcam does. So overall, this is probably the best computer if you're going to do something like a Hackintosh on, because an unexperienced user can do it without that much trouble. So I just thought I would share my